back on to close it out because I've been crying for like the last hour. My son waited all day to give me my gift, and I was like, I told him, I said, look, when he gave it to me, I said, when you get married and have kids, don't wait all day to give your wife her Mother's Day gift, because she is going to literally have a fit. So I hope that was a learning moment for him. Like, you can't do that. You cannot make a women, I told him, women, we don't like to wait. We don't like to wait. So yeah, he gave me my Mother's Day gifts, and he bought me something I had said the other day that I needed, and clearly I forgot about it. He's so thoughtful. I needed a new charger for my MacBook Pro, and my charger I had, you know, with Apple products, you spend all this money on their products, but their chargers are the worst. Like, they literally tear to pieces, and mine was holding on with some tape and all that stuff, and you know, but I was holding on to it because I was like, I'm gonna wait till it die out. He ordered me a new Apple charger for my MacBook Pro. Those are $100, and that's why I was waiting, because I was waiting for the price to come down some. And I started to buy one in the Apple store like months ago, and then I changed my mind. I was like, I'm just gonna hold on to it. I don't want to spend $100. He thought about something that I said, and like, he listens literally to women. He listens to what they say, and he got me a charger. But that's not what did it for me, y'all. Items could not replace the card that he made for me. Y'all, I have kept all of the cards that my son have made for me since he was in like daycare. And the cards that he would make, like, were like, you're the best mom in the world, and y'all, I'm crying. I'm sorry. But my son is 17, and I literally raised him by myself with the help of God. His father and I have been separated. Well, we were separated since he was 15 months old. So it literally was me basically raising my son. And of course, his father would get to see him every other weekend and spend time with him. That they had that time. This is the card that and I'm gonna clear my nightstand because I want to put this card on my nightstand. But he made me this card. And he made it. He made it to be fierce. And you know, pink is my favorite color, and so he made it in pink. I don't even know where he got the pink paper from, but y'all, when I opened it, this is how it looks. It's Happy Mother's Day, and he put the date. I'm sorry, my phone keeps going off, y'all. One of my preacher friends texted me. Hold on, I'm gonna have to text him back in a minute. I'm gonna try to read this card without crying because I read it twice already. I read it the first time and I cried in front of him, and then I got in my room and I read it again. And when I read it the second time, all I could do was cry out to God and tell God, thank you for helping me raise him. But he said, I'm gonna share it with you on YouTube because you guys are my family and you guys are everything to me. So, but he said, thank you for raising me to be the almost, he put that, almost man that I am today. I would not be where I am without you pushing me to get here. You have taught me how to persevere through the bad times in order to see the good by being a role model. I've watched you get knocked down, but you always get back up. You've been through a lot, but you continue to be strong, independent, fierce, enthusiastic woman. And he said you continue to be the strong, independent, fierce, enthusiastic woman that I am lucky enough to call my mother. I love you, your Malik, your son. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. It was not easy. And I know people that know me and they look at my life from the outside and they think, oh, you made having a baby out of wedlock look so easy. It wasn't. It wasn't easy. It was God that helped me. I'm sorry, my throat is hurting now. I'm crying so hard, it's making my throat hurt. There were some times I cried at night, y'all. There were some times that I didn't know what I was going to do to pay for daycare. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know where the money was going to come from. And through everything, y'all, it was God that helped me. I don't think y'all really understand. It was God. He was the one that helped me raise my son. I prayed over him every day. I anointed his head with oil every day. I kept my son before the Lord and I prayed so hard. God. I prayed so hard, y'all. So hard. And so much. And now people are, I'm sorry, y'all, people see that he's such a good kid and, you know, that he's an honor. He's graduating with honors and he's got honors for different things. And they see this, but they don't know the real story. They don't know what it took for us to get there. They don't know all the prayers that I prayed over him, and while he was sleeping, I would go anoint his head with oil. I would go in his room and pray over him and anoint his head with oil and just... So I'm just reaping what I sown into my son. And that's part of why I knew that God would not allow me to have, well, to get married or to, you know, have boyfriends here and there. God would not allow me to do that because he knew that my purpose was to help raise this son of mine. I thank God, and I appreciate God for helping me. I don't take it lightly at all, y'all. But something I said tonight when I was crying and I was thanking God, and I said, God, Even though I had him out of wedlock, you knew what I needed when I needed it. God knew my life was a mess. He knew that I was a mess. And so God sent me this lovely son that is lovable and caring, which was total opposite of who I was. And that loving and caring son taught me how to love. He taught me how to love people. He taught me how to love regardless of what the circumstance was with the person. He helped teach me that. I promise y'all these are happy tears. I promise you these are happy tears. I'm not sad, I'm happy. But it's such a joy because my son was such a joy to my life. The nights that I cried, I would see this little person in the morning and it would just brighten my day. Or when you used to see him in the videos walking past my apartment when I was living in my apartment back in the day. He would run past my room when he was little, and you can see him on the video when I first started my YouTube videos back in 06 and 07. He was running past my room because he didn't know I was videoing, and he was coming in there to say, "You need anything, mama?" And he would come past my room while he was on his commercial breaks from his cartoons, SpongeBob and Dora the Explorer. He would, when they went on a commercial, he would come in my room and say, "Mama, you need anything? You need anything, mama?" And that would just brighten my day. And then he would sometimes walk past my room and say, "I love you, mama." And I'm like, "I love you too, Malik." I grew up in a household where my parents didn't say "I love you" out loud. I did not hear my parents say "I love you" until I left home and went to college. And then it was in a letter. And I recently just started hearing "I love you" from them because I read a book telling me, I think it was the love language. And it was telling me, and I was trying to figure out how to restore my relationship with my mom. And it was telling me to tell my parents, because they did not say it to me growing up, for me to change that pattern and for me to start telling them "I love you." And so what I would do is, once I got off the phone with them, at the end I would say it really quick, "I love you," because I wasn't comfortable. "I love you," really quick. And this is like in the last couple of years, y'all. This ain't nothing that happened years, like 20 years ago. No, this is recent. And I went ahead and started. And now me and my parents are comfortable. And we get off the phone and they're like, "I love you." And I'm like, "I love you too." I didn't grow up in that household where people told me they loved me. So when I had my son, I promised myself that I will tell this son of mine that I love him every day. I will tell him, I will teach him how to love. He will teach me how to love. And my mom used to get jealous of me and my son's relationship because of the love that we share. But that's my son, and I want him to feel free to love. And my son is lovable. Even with my family, he's lovable. And every day, "Malik, I love you. I love you too, mama." Or he would come and say, "Mama, I love you. I love you too, Malik." And that's how I raised him. I didn't want to raise him how I was raised. I wanted to raise him total opposite of how I raised him. Of how I was raised, I'm sorry. I hope this encourages some single mother out there. Know that it's going to be all right, and that you're going to make it. Trust me, there were some times that I didn't know if I was gonna make it, y'all. But I looked at that little child and I knew that I had to be the best. I knew that I had to do better. I knew that I could not do bad. I knew that I had to pick it up. Like he said, I would pick myself up and I would keep going. And that's what I had to do so that we could survive, is get up and keep going. Single mothers, you're going to be okay. You're going to be all right. You're going to look down the years, in later years, and look back and say, oh my gosh, it was God, it was you, God, that helped me through it. Because that's how I feel. And to see where we are today, where he's graduating with honors, dual enrolled in college and high school, took all AP courses in high school. That's nobody but God. As a black male, even when we enroll him in college, his classes the other week, because he's going to go to community college and stay here, and the girl was like, she used to work with me. He was little when she used to work with me, and she said, you did a good job. She told me I did a good job. She said, you don't understand. I don't get a lot of black males that come through that's already got a high GPA like this, already took AP courses, already been dual enrolled. She said, I don't get this from us black people a lot. And I ain't making it about race. No, I'm not. But she told me that she was proud of the way that I raised him. All I knew when I had him is that I didn't want to raise him the way that I was raised. That's all that I knew. And I knew that I wanted him to be able to talk to me about anything. I wanted him to be able to come to me no matter whether it's bad, no matter what is good, no matter what's going to make me cry, it's going to make me laugh or whatever. I wanted him to come to me about anything. And that's how I raised him. For us to have an open household where he can come to me and talk to me about anything. I didn't have that. I couldn't go to my mom and talk to my mom about anything. I couldn't do it. But I thank God that I was able to do it with my son. I was able to create that communication between us, that he can come talk to me. There are some times he do hold back and he wait and tell me stuff, or you know, like he broke up with his little girlfriend, so there are things that you know, he wait to tell me. But other than that, for the most part, he knows he can come talk to me. Y'all, I never thought that I would have a grown child. And I never thought that it would happen as fast as it did. Enjoy your children. It happens fast, y'all. It happens so fast. So enjoy them. Enjoy them while they're little. Enjoy them while they're talking to you. They get in a car and they start talking. As soon as they get in the car from where you're picking them up from, enjoy it. Because the time goes by so fast. That's all I came to say, y'all. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there in YouTube land. I hope you enjoyed your day. We deserve to enjoy the entire month. And I hope your kids were there with you, created you cards. I will take a created card rather than a gift any day, because I know that that came from his heart. Gifts come and go. They break down. They come, they go. But that card will always be in my heart. Don't forget to thumbs up the video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. And be the best you that you can be. Because I'm surely trying to be the best me that I can be. Alright, guys. Bye. I'm just so emotional tonight. I'm sorry. Bye.